Okay, so what I am seeing so far is that the Two of Cups, okay? So there is a really, really strong union, connection that you possibly have with someone or have had with someone in your past, but this is definitely on your mind or the situation that you're focusing on, or will come your way and be a part of your focus here in the next couple of days, weeks, possibly months ahead. Now, there is some communication that comes in with the Eight of Wands pertaining to this connection here. So if you have not heard from someone that you were connected to in the past or have a connection with, maybe there's going to be some more open communication coming in. Maybe this person is, far away from you, and it looks like there's going to be some communication that has not come through until now, but it definitely looks like it's rushing in. Now, the information coming in has to do with the Six of Pentacles, okay? I feel like this is the energy that you have, feeling like, you've really been, the person to give, and giving to, the people that you care about. That's what the Six of Pentacles does. They have certain things that they can share. Usually it has to do with, material or monetary rewards that they can give to those people that, they feel worthy, people that they love and care about. And then with the Emperor here, this is control, or having some type of control. So what I get from this altogether is that for some of you, there may have been someone that you are connected with or was connected with that you feel very, very bonded to, okay, in some type of way. It might even be like a soulmate connection that you feel with this person. So either this person is going to come and communicate that, they now want to be the person to give to you, and, they are gaining some type of control over, being able to give to you, maybe like they haven't before in the past. Or this could just be the fact that, you are recognizing this bond that you have with this person, and the communication comes flowing in, and you might be a little bit on guard because you know that you have been the person that has been giving to maybe not only just them, but to the situation, if this is a relationship, or if there was something that felt like a relationship, like a situationship, but never manifested into a full-fledged relationship. And now you are trying to have some control over, this situation. This communication coming in might have you a little bit on guard to say, you know what, I really need to think about this situation, this person, because, last time, or just dealing with them as much as I do, I feel like, there is no real give and take here. Yeah, so out comes the Three of Swords. So I feel like this was a situation of someone that you felt deeply about. It, to me, it seems like this is someone that is trying to come back, maybe someone that you didn't have any communication with due to a situation that caused some heartbreak, okay? And so now with them coming in, it's like, do I really want to give this person any of my time, attention, anything that, I gave before? And I really want to take control over this situation because I don't want to be in this predicament again. All right, so the outside energy here, yeah, this is what I'm seeing. This person wants a new start with you, okay? This person recognizes, with the Three of Swords popping up again in another deck, we have it here. This person recognizes the fact that, they did hurt you, they put you through some type of pain, okay? And they too recognize that this came back to only hurt them as well. So they do recognize that they want a new start. They see that they have caused you some anguish, some pain, and they also recognize that you walked away from the situation. You gave up the battle with them, but now they are here to offer you one big cup of love here. Okay, so this person, whoever this is trying to come back. They're trying to start something new with you. And the truth of the matter is, I got all of this because at the end of the day, with the High Priestess, they know, the pain and the anguish that they caused you. And so, this also talks about secrets. So I really feel like, though, this is them having that inner knowing that this is what they caused, what they want to do moving forward with you. But this could have been the fact that they did have secrets. It could have been a third-party situation with the Three of Swords. Doesn't necessarily have to be the case. Again, pick up what I'm putting down that certainly resonates and simply leave the rest, okay? Now, let's just get some more clarification here. Trying to see what their true intent. Yes, okay, this ending here. They realize that there has been an ending here. They don't want this to end. They realize that you've ended it, but they don't want that indefinite end. They want to start new with you, okay? They feel like this is something that they can't bounce back from, but they're certainly going to try. And they certainly, hope that they can, okay? What else do we need to know about this outside energy or what their true agenda is? Please, Spirit, let us know some more about this outside energy. Okay. Yeah, and yep, here we get the High Priestess again. This person knows, what they need to do. This person may have had some secrets that caused this ending, but all in all, it comes out with the Ace of Wands. So this person knows that deep down they want to, really give you something new. They want to give you that new start. They want action towards a new beginning, okay? And this to me is, whoever this person is, this person really strongly desires this. This person recognizes what they put you through. This person wholeheartedly still has a lot of feelings for you, okay? Now, when we look at the outcome here, with the Four of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles here, okay? So, this is, if you look at the Four of Wands, this is like happiness, harmony. This is a togetherness. This is bringing happiness, harmony within relationships, family, the home life, and really wanting to share this happiness as a union with someone, okay? And with the Nine of Pentacles, wanting to accomplish this. This is what they want to accomplish here. Also, at the bottom of the deck, we do see the Page of Pentacles. So what I'm hearing here is that this person, if they were not younger than you, Pisces, this was someone that maybe had the mentality where they weren't quite mature yet, okay? They had a lot of great potential to them, and it was like, if this person really gets their stuff together, because this is what the Page is. This Page of Pentacles is, really starting off, really doesn't have a lot of experience, but willing to put in the work. And when this Page really obtains all of the inner wisdom and the life experiences, this is someone that could possibly be, someone very faithful, reliable, someone that you can really team up with in any type of situation. This could be, as far as a partnership that's not romantic, or, someone that you can rely on as a friend, a confidant, and a relationship. And in this, I see, in a relationship. So I feel like this person really learned a lot of hard lessons since everything that went on with y'all. And the outcome that they're really, wanting is to really bring in some you know, they really want to give back to you. They really want to give to you something that they didn't give you before. Two of Swords also shows that, you know, there needs to be a decision here. I feel like this is going to be something that is going to be hard for you to kind of decipher, because it's like, you know, there was a lot of this, you know, and when this comes rushing in, you know, I think this is really going to set you back, like, whoa, wait a minute, you know. But with the Three of Wands here, you know, there's a lot of determination. This is action. This is adventure. I also, for me, just reading this particular card, this is like, you know, taking a journey for yourself and really figuring out, you know, how do I get to this light? You know, is this a part of my journey? What's a part of my journey and what's not? You know, wanting to take that adventure to really pick up the things along the way that are going to serve you and leave behind the things that are not. So having that adventurous mindset to say, you know what, let me figure this out. Let me see, you know, where my life is headed, you know, really getting that clarity, but sometimes you have to go on that journey to kind of see, you know, where's this all leading me. So let's just see here with the Archangel Oracle deck. Let's see how you guys can manage through this, because this is going to be a lot for some of you, especially if this was a situation that was, you know, something that you felt was unforgivable. Some of you, I'm hearing it's like, I'm not even going to take 2 seconds to think about taking this person back. For some of you, you might still have some love here, and it's going to really cause a lot of confusion for you, because it's going to be like, you know, do I trust this? So let's see. Let me turn this over. Let's see what the advice on how to handle this situation come your way. Let's see what the angels have to say. What is the best way to handle this? What guidance do you need through this situation? Wow, whoever this is, they know that they messed up pretty bad, or they missed an opportunity in some type of way, and they're really determined to start something new here. I'm also hearing that they have worked some on themselves to start something new, and now it's like they just have a little bit more clarity as to what they want. And Pisces, it looks like they want you. All right, so you did get the Prosperity card. It says, your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Okay, so either way, I feel like this is just letting you know that whatever you want to do in this situation and with any other situation, you know, there is, you know, something that's going to manifest. You know, whatever you dream about, whatever you have goals about is going to be your reality. So however you decide, either way, and it looks like you're winning. Now you also got the Courage card. Okay. It says that be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Yeah. So, you know, if you feel like this is not the move for you, or if you feel like there's certain things that you still need to say to this individual, maybe you need it just for closure, or maybe you're going to try to move forward with this person, but you really need to have the courage to say what it is and get it all out on the table. I never tell anybody what they should or should not do. You know, that's something that you're going to have to deal with. Use your own discernment, and how appropriate. The next card I got here, I call this the Intuitive card, because it says you know what to do. Here's another card that says trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Okay, so you know, the Prosperity card talks about using your intuition, and this talks about it as well. You know, this person, we have the High Priestess come up twice for them. They know what they did, you know, they know what they want, and now you have to have the courage to really realize what you want and what you're going to do in this situation. Don't put yourself in the same predicament where you know, you give out more than what you receive. So, you know, you're really prompted to make sure that you give yourself the ability to do what it is and have what it is that you want. Okay. Pisces. I don't feel like I need to tell you that. I know that Pisces sometimes can be very forgiving, especially if you find yourself being really loyal to the ones that you love. So just make sure that, you know, your needs are met is all I'm saying. All right, so let's look at the romance angels and see what is the advice pertaining to, oh, there we go, pertaining to this love situation. What is the advice? One fell. I'm going to go ahead and pick that up in just one moment. Let's see. I feel like there's two more messages here. Let's see. Get this one here. All right. So you did get the release your ex. Okay. It says the time has come to clear your energy. Yeah. So I feel like for some of you, you know, this, however it resonates when you see this pop up, release your ex. Some of you know that you need to release this particular situation. You know, that's what I'm seeing. All right, children. Okay, so it says that your love life is being affected by children. Now, this could be someone that you have children with. This situation could be maybe the whole reason why there was this heartbreak was that maybe there was a child produced during the time that you were with them. Something about a child or children, though, is a part of this situation. But it does say that very soon, it says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Exactly what we've been saying. Be very clear about the things that you want and don't want, and focus on the things that you do want once you know what that is, so that you can bring those things closer to you. Okay, so that's what you need to be knowing here, that you can't draw the things that you want towards you until you know for sure what those are and that you focus on those. Okay, the next thing we have here is separation. Okay, it says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So I feel like for some of you, you're already separated from this person. Maybe you will separate from them again and take some time to really think about this. Or maybe this is just letting you know, for some of you that, you really need to release this ex. And, once you do, there's going to be that separation. So this is what I'm seeing here. I mean, for some of you, I'm hearing, it's already too late. This is just what I'm seeing, headed your way. Let's go ahead and get some wisdom of the oracle message. This is going to pertain to the outcome here. So let's just wrap that up. Spirit, we ask you what the overall outcome message is. What is the overall outcome pertaining to this situation? What is the advice that you give to Pisces concerning this situation? Okay, let's see what Spirit has to say about this outcome, about this person. I feel like this wants to come out. I feel like there's another card pertaining. Yep, I knew it. Okay, so let's look at what you got first here, Pisces. You got the happy card, and you got the between worlds card. Okay, so let's take a look at the happy first and see what that says pertaining to this situation. All right, so it says there are moments in a relationship when you just feel good about whom you're with and know that your heart is wide open to befriend, to love, and to care for another without wanting anything in return. This is the kind of happy that you just want to share. The appearance of this card in a reading tells you that joy and contentment are here now, not somewhere else or off in the future. The grass is greenest right where you stand. Be grateful and delight in your relationship. And if you're seeking one, be happy now. Happiness attracts more of itself like bees to honey. Absolutely. I feel like this goes right with this. Clearly decide what you want so that it can come to you now. So some of you, this is clear as day. It's like, you know what, where you're at right now without this individual being here, you know, you are a lot more content than you were with being in whatever this was. So for some of you, this is a clear indication that right now, where you're at, you're doing fine. You know, we saw here that with the prosperity card, all your needs and wants, you know, will be provided for. So right now you're good. For some of you, a relationship isn't, you know, something that you need with this particular person, and you do need to just release this ex and know that something great is coming. Whatever it is that you want and focus on, you know, that is going to be attracted to your thoughts and feelings about a relationship and love. Okay. Let's see what the Between Worlds card. Okay, let's see what that has to say.